I'm excited to talk to you because you have this amazing new single out. And I'm curious though, from the beginning, how do you tend to describe the music that you make? Is it sort of R&B or do you tend to describe it a specific way?
Hmm. Well, I definitely have roots in neo soul and R&B as that's something that I was raised on. So I would say that I do occupy an alternative R&B space. But I also have so much like within me that I'm just excited to explore as well within the sonic space. So I'm definitely excited to genre bend moving forward and incorporate different sounds. And you can kind of sense that now with the hip hop elements within this single that merge well with, the R&B tone. So yeah.
Who are some artists that you listened to when you were growing up that influenced the music you make now?
When I was younger, I would listen to a lot of Tina Marie, Jill Scott, um, Kim. And as I got older, I fell in love with artists like Janae Aiko and Beyonce, of course, and Nicki Minaj. So I would say I have a really wide palette, honestly.
I can see, but you make such beautiful music and you have FWM out now. Talk about creating the song and the message behind it, please.
Absolutely. So the intention of the record was really just to express a sacred space with someone where it's without a question that they are, excited to be there with you. Y'all share chemistry. It's just good vibes all the way around. And I really wanted to capture that in a song and express that moment. So, Hustle is one of the producers that I work closely with, and he started it. It was just me and him. And that's how the first half of F with Me was created.
What's your typical songwriting process? Do you need to have lyrics before you can craft a beat around them, or does it not always happen the same way?
Yeah, it's kind of sporadic, but I'm in a space now where I've been writing as the beat is being produced.
Okay.
So it allows me to like really get a feel of what the music is calling for. Um, and it's easy to express that if the sentiments match, sonically and with what I'm saying. So I'll start with words and then I'll find melodies. And once I lock that in, we just lay it down and build from there.
You talked about working with Hustle on this song. How hands-on are you, though, when it comes to the production side of the music you make?
I would say sonically, I'm pretty hands-on when it comes to, choosing the right sounds and making sure they're in the right spaces. Gratefully, like they are so great at what they do. And Hustle and the other producer on the record, Trackmatic, they're so great at what they do. So I kind of just let them do their thing. And, when I have opinions or if I want to give them feedback, they're always super receptive and
Okay.
looking for ways to elevate it. Yeah.
With FWM out now, what kind of fan response have you been receiving to the track?
I feel like a lot of people really love this record. It's just like a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Especially when drum comes in on that beat switch up, I think it catches a lot of people off guard. So I was excited to be able to like, switch it up, make people think. You know, it was cool.
I know that your work is like art meets healing and musical expression. Why is that so important for you?
Growing up, I was raised pretty non-traditionally. I wasn't raised by my parents. I was raised like within my family. So I was raised by my cousin, and I feel like God knew I needed something to help me cope with like, not being raised by your parents and not having your siblings around you. So this has been the most consistent thing in my life. And yeah, music has just been an incredible force, something consistent. and has been a part of my healing journey and how I am able to express myself and just feel confident in myself as well in this world where I'm, just growing and, not really having that reference point from my parents wholeheartedly. I'm really forging my own path. So it is healing. It's liberating.
You have the song out now. Is this a prelude to a full album or an EP in the works?
Yeah, I actually turned in an EP and I'm waiting on a release date for that. It has so many incredible features on there, and I'm just so excited to share that with the world.
All right. Well, we would love to know if you have any live performances coming up as well.
Yes, I'll actually be performing in Atlanta on June 12th, and I'll be performing with Flo Millie and Veda for Milk and Cookies Music Week with LVRN. It's an unplugged set, all woman band. It's gonna be like so lit, all woman lineup. It's the vibe.
I can't wait. What can fans expect from that live performances? Excuse me, from that live performance, will you be wearing some incredible outfits and maybe collabing with some of the other artists that are there?
Absolutely. They can definitely expect for me to bring the fashion. Um, of course, the songs that they love, like To It and F With Me that just came out, but I also want to test some new things, some new songs off of the EP and see how they feel about it. So I got a few surprises up my sleeve.
All right. All right. Who would you love to collaborate with on a song in the future?
Hmm. There's so many people, but I'm really inspired by Willow right now. Um, she just dropped her album, and it's just a beautiful expression of jazz and rock, and just how she's expressing right now. It feels really important for, just where music is evolving to. So, in the future, to be able to collaborate with Willow, that would be crazy.
All right, I got my fingers crossed. What would you like to say to everyone who are fans and supporters of the incredible music that you make?
I am so grateful for every single person that is tapped into my journey. It's been a long time coming. I've been through a lot to get here. So to have people who are actually here with me and enjoying me just finding myself as a human, um, I appreciate y'all so much. And I look forward to, continuing to create things that y'all resonate with.